Hello beauties, long time no see. I'm not going to bore you too much with why I haven't been uploading other than just to say I've honestly just been taking some time for myself and Alex to enjoy our new house, which we've been working towards for a couple years now, enjoy our new puppy, which Pepper is in here with me, so if you see a little tail bobbing around, that's what that is, and my new job. I'm loving my job, which has been taking up a lot of my time, but I love it because I love what I'm doing. So that's kind of the long and short of it, but I have a huge collective haul. I thought that would be a good way to kind of jump back into things. I went to IMATS Toronto at the end of August, and I've picked up a few things here and there, so this is just kind of a collective what kind of new makeup I have been gathering together. So you've probably seen this on Instagram if you've been following me, but I picked up the Violet Voss Pro Eyeshadow Palette, and this is the HG palette, which I think is holy grail. Yes, hashtag my holy grail. This is a beautiful palette, and I had never seen Violet Voss palettes in person, and when I saw them at the show, I just couldn't help myself but swatching every single one, and I picked this one, and then my friend got the all matte one, and she's loving it, and I think this is the perfect palette. It has a beautiful assortment of shades. I've been wearing it every single day. Obviously, I bought it in the summertime, but this is going to transition into fall perfectly. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen this featured a lot recently. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you should. I'll link it down below. Check it out along with links to all of the products I'm mentioning today. This is a gorgeous palette. It blends out on the eyes beautifully. It has a nice size mirror. All good things to say about this. I picked up a new foundation that I am loving. It's actually a tinted moisturizer or tinted hydrating gel cream. This is from Bare Minerals, and I don't have anything really from Bare Minerals besides from their Buxom range, and I've tried their powders before, but I've never really jumped on board with a foundation, be it cream, powder, gel, whatever. One of the friends I was there with is really into powder foundation, so we were getting kind of color matched for her, and we just swatched this, and I really liked the way that it felt. This is the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. It has SPF 30, and I have the shade Vanilla number 2, which I'm normally the lightest shade in everything, so surprised to see I'm in number 2. They did kind of color match us, and I really have been loving this. I've kind of been shopping my stash and trying a bunch of other foundations that I have in my collection, but once I go back to this, I realize that I like this a lot more than other foundations that I thought I loved. It doesn't look cakey or too heavy. It really sits on the skin beautifully. You can apply it with your fingers or a brush. I feel like I get a little bit more coverage with a brush than with my fingers because my fingers tend to hold a little bit more of the product. But all in all, I think it's fantastic. I love that it has the SPF. It doesn't look weird throughout the day, and it feels really nice on the skin, and it hasn't broken me out. I have a breakout now, but it's from another foundation that I had kind of pulled out of my collection. I have been priming with this every single day. First, I use my Farcelli Unicorn Essence because that stuff is amazing. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried that. It's literally unicorn tears on your face that makes your face look magical. I love it. But this is the Benefit Professional, and obviously we've all heard about this time and time again. And I've had samples of it before, but I never really gave it a shot. But Tati uses it all the time, so I was at the show, it was discounted, it was also Canadian prices and all of that jazz, so I just went for it, and I'm really glad that I did because I have definitely some lines going on my forehead, some enlarged pores in the center of my skin, and then I do get breakouts on occasion, so it is nice to kind of fill those in with a little bit of a pore filling primer. I really like it. I just put a pea-size amount on my finger, rub it together a little bit, and then dab it onto my skin. I try to do pressing motions. I end up kind of rubbing, but it gets on my face either way. Also from Benefit, I picked up the California blush, and it does come with like a gold overspray on it. This is the blush that I actually have on my cheeks today. I've been wearing it every single... Pepper was behind the camera. I have been using this blush every single day. I feel like it works with a ton of different eyeshadow looks that I do. It works well with the Violet Voss palette. It works well with my Naked Heat palette. It works well with everything. So definitely gives the cheeks a beautiful, beautiful pinky golden flush. I picked up two of my favorite mascaras, although I haven't really opened them because I have another favorite that you've definitely seen on Instagram. This is the Benefit They're Real and the Benefit Roller Lash, and Like I said, these are two of my favorite mascaras, and when you pair them together, they're even better. So I will definitely be opening those shortly, but not yet. So the line for Kat Von D was insane because it was really surprising actually to see Kat Von D's products there, and I think that they were like 40% off. So I talked myself and all of the girls I was with into getting the Kat Von D tattoo liner. This is the perfect liquid liner. I have tried a lot of liquid liners in a lot of different colors, and I still go back to this one. It is a fantastic, opaque, long-lasting liquid liner, and I have yet to find something that I like better. So when somebody asks what liner I recommend, I either say Stila liquid liner or the Kat Von D, and I prefer this one. So all of us got this liner. Oh my gosh. Pepper is just sitting by the door. I don't know if you could see her. Obviously, it's in the shade Trooper, which is the black shade. Then I picked up the Kat Von D Lock-It Brightening Powder, and I got the shade, what shade did I get? I got the shade Pearl, and I know she has a new Lock-It powder, but I swatched that one, and it actually appeared to have some glitter to it, which I thought was odd, since this is a highlighting or brightening one, and the other one is just the normal version, whatever. But this one I thought was the perfect shade. It doesn't have any glitter to it, but it does have a brightness to it that definitely helps to brighten up the under eye area. So I'll do my concealer under my eyes, around my nose, on my chin, then I'll lightly sweep this powder around those areas. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw I posted a picture of these products along with the Farcelli or Unicorn Essence and a concealer, because this has definitely been my go-to routine. Now, I picked up this lip color, which I'm not going to swatch because last time I swatched on my hand, it didn't come off for like 2 days. This is a lip color from Kat Von D. It is their Everlasting Glimmer Veil in the shade Shockful. This is Shockful. It is so bright. Are you ready for this? I don't know if you're ready for this. Ah. It is neon pink with glitter in it, and I wore this like the day that I bought it, took a nap, and woke up and it was still there, like high intensity. I walked out of the room that I was in, and all of my friends were laughing at me because I looked ridiculous because I just woke up from a nap and I had like neon pink on my lips, but it lasted, and then I ate and it lasted, I drank and it lasted. It really stayed, but it's a super bright color, so if you're putting this on, it is a commitment. I want to talk about a new brand that I picked up when I was there. It is the Serpentine Beauty, and I got a lip glaze and a lipstick, and the ladies there were so nice. We were chatting, and I picked up this lipstick because one of the women had it on, and she was like, full honesty, I just ate a hot dog, and this is still on my lips, and I did not believe her until I tried it myself. I had some ice cream, and it did fade a little bit, but I think all in all, it is a pretty long wearing product. And the packaging is so cool for the lipstick. It is a beautiful purple color. And I got the shade, what shade? Red Raptor, and it's beautiful. I definitely recommend giving this brand a look at. Their Instagram is really cute as well. And the lip glaze is fantastic. I have the shade Kayla, and it is beautiful. I'm going to put a little bit more on. Oh, it feels so comfortable on the lips. And I feel like glaze is a good name for this because it doesn't totally feel like a gloss. It does have the shine of a gloss, but it feels a little bit thicker in texture. Not in a bad way. It does have a little bit of stickiness to it, so if you're not a fan of that, here's your warning. Of course, I stopped by Morphe. I picked up their Flawless Beauty Sponge because I've just been seeing a lot about it. Wanted to try it myself. I think it is a good one. It looks pretty much identical to the L'Oreal one, so it's like, who did it first? I don't know. I picked up this eyeshadow, which I thought would be not in a package, but like in a little pan where I would put it in like a Z palette or something. I could probably depot it, but I'm not going to at this point because it's just too complicated for me. But it's actually a pressed pigment in Mimosa Sundae. I got it for a highlighter for my face, and I've definitely been using it as that. It is beautiful. I did pick up some brushes from Morphe. I thought I got more than this, but I guess not because I can't locate them at the moment. I picked up the F330, and I've actually used this one the least out of the 3 other ones that I have here. It's just a tapered blending brush. Definitely something that's great to have in your stash. Found another one. This is the R39. This one is perfect. It is like the exact same shape as my beloved Sigma Blending E25 that I use every single day of my life. and I have 3 of those little guys, and so I definitely love to have this style brush in my collection. And then this one I definitely have been using. It is the M535, and I just use it as a blending brush to kind of blend everything out. And this I've been using for highlighter. It is the Morphe R31, kind of the perfect size for popping on some highlighter there. And I've actually been using this one for foundation. It is the Y10, and it's obviously one of the gold ones, and I just kind of buff my foundation in. While I'm on brushes here, let's talk about these two. I got these from Royal & Langnickel, and I thought that they looked really cool because they're gold, and they have like a pointy end. I don't know, I was just so fascinated. So I've actually been using this one, which is the BOM 13i Contour. I've been using it to set my under eye concealer with that Kat Von D powder. And then I got this one, which is the 22 Flat Definer, and I've been using this to kind of smudge shadow on my lower lash line. And then this guy from NYX I got more because I was surprised to see that NYX actually had brushes, and also I felt like it's a lot wider and thicker and more dense than other fan brushes that I have, and I kind of wanted to try it for like bronzer or really thick highlighter. I don't know. I was at IMATS. My makeup buying was getting the best of me, so got this guy. I did stop by Makeup Forever, and I got one of their Starlit liquids in the shade number 4, and I have the kind of powdered version that came out with this collection, and so I wanted to try the liquid version, and I swatched a bunch of them, and this is the one I went with, and it's beautiful. I think that this is a stunning product. You can use it on your eyes if you want to go crazy and use it on your face. You do you. You want to pop it on your lips. You live your life. I think I want this just poured on me on a daily basis, but I don't do that. I do recommend using a powdered eyeshadow underneath because I think it will show the true opacity of this product a little bit better. If you have it just over your skin on your eyelid, I don't feel like it really pops as much as it could potentially. So I recommend using a powder under this or another cream product that has a little bit more color opacity to it, because while it does pack a big punch, I do feel like there are areas where you could see the eyelid or the shade underneath. Now, while I'm on glitter, I did stop by Lime Crime. I know that there's a lot of hoopla about Lime Crime. I don't really purchase from them unless I'm at a show, so I just went for it. This is their Diamond Crushers, and I got the shade Acid Fairy, and it is crazy. When I put this on my lips, I'm like, who am I? It's really, really, really glittery, and that's coming from me. It's super bright. Camera battery just died. I think I was saying that this is super, super intense. It's beautiful, but even for me, I have to like brace myself to use it. It is that intense. While I was talking about the NYX brush, I should have talked about these guys. I'm quite disappointed. So these are the NYX Liquid Suede Metallic Matte Lip Colors. And I know when you hear metallic matte, I was confused by that as well. But then you see like the reflectiveness of the packaging. It's got this like diamond thing on the top. I was really expecting these to be like ba-bam metallic, but they're just really matte. There's not a whole lot of metallicness to these. I feel like you can't have metallic matte. I feel like metallic is metallic. It's not matte. And matte can't be metallic. You know, get what I'm saying here? So I'm just confused by this product. If you think I'm insane, you're free to think that. I'm just not, I don't get it. I don't like it. I shouldn't have gotten 2 of them. And then 2 things I picked up just at a drugstore, the Rexall, I don't know if that's how you say it. I picked up the Rimmel Wake Me Up Foundation. I have the shade, what's the shade? Soft Beige. Last year or 2 years ago, I picked up a different shade, which I can't remember what shade that is right now. And when I went into the store, I was looking for a different shade because I have a little tester guy from Amy. I was looking for Classic Beige. They did not have Classic Beige, so I went with Soft Beige. We shall see how it performs. I was getting it for when I self-tan because the Classic Beige is like the perfect self-tan shade for me. So I was looking for a full size in my life. Didn't quite find it, so hopefully this one will do. And then I have not seen this in the US, so I wanted to pick it up, see what it's about. This is the Rimmel London Clear Complexion Clarifying Powder. So Just looks like their translucent powder. It literally says translucent on the back, but I like their translucent powder, so I thought maybe this one had something a little magical, a little special about it, and I wanted it in my life, so I got it. Since I've been back, I have picked up a few things. Ulta had one of their 21 Days of Beauty, and the MAC lipsticks were $10, and it was Velvet Teddy and Russian Red. So I've picked those two up, and I have been loving Velvet Teddy. It's what I have underneath today of that gloss from the Toronto brand that I put on. It's beautiful. It is matte, but it has such a silky feel to it that it doesn't feel drying on the lips. This one does feel a little bit more dry. This is Russian Red, which is a pretty classic red shade from MAC, but I will always love MAC lipsticks. They just have a specific scent to them, and they bring me back to like my makeup buying roots, and I'm a fan. Last thing is something from the Fenty Beauty range, and this is the Kilowatt Highlighting Duo, and I got the one in the shades Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. I've seriously been wearing this every single day. It's beautiful. The packaging is lovely. It is like a white kind of duochrome package that says Fenty Beauty on it. You open it up, you got the two highlighters here. One is definitely more like Kilowatt-y than the other, but they're both stunning. I mix them together and kind of layer them up on my skin. It's what I have on today as my highlight. I think she did a beautiful job, and I actually just recently placed a Sephora order that is not here yet, but will be here, and I will do another haul video. I got the gloss and a new gloss from the new launch that just happened even after this new launch. She just launched some holiday stuff. Am I making sense? I hope I'm making sense. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you're excited to see a video from me, let me know in the comments down below. I have been getting some questions from you guys on Instagram and things like that if I'm posting again, and I had some time today and I felt like sitting down to film, so we will see how often I'm able to get videos up, and maybe I can create some kind of schedule for myself in the near future, but for now, just look for them sporadically in your life, and don't forget to subscribe so that you're notified, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye, guys.